Well, Structure Therapeutics is another hopeful entrant into the obesity pill space. Shares have soared 146% since December 8th, when the company came out with data on its small molecule oral GLP-1, showing a weight loss profile that's competitive with pills from Lilly and Novo. The company, which is nearing $6 billion in market value, has also been closely watched as a potential M&A target. For more, Structure Therapeutics CEO Ray Stevens joins us now. Ray, welcome back to Fast. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Melissa. It's great to be here from the San Francisco studio this time.
Yes, exactly. Your stock has had quite a run, and I'm not just talking about last year. I mean, this week alone, the stock is up 24% so far, and a lot of that is on this M&A buzz. Earlier reports indicate that Merck at a dinner from the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference had indicated interest in small molecule oral GLP-1s. Novo has indicated that it wants to do deals to expand its obesity portfolio, and your stock each time went higher. Is that the correct interpretation? Are you a target?
We don't comment as a company policy in terms of market speculation or rumors. What I do think is being here at JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, there was a lot of activity, a lot of discussions that were taking place with a annual market between $100 and $150 billion. That's an area that, many different pharmaceutical companies are looking at this very carefully. And it's not just that it affects obesity, it's that it impacts cardiovascular, liver disease, chronic kidney disease, even certain parts of oncology. And so there's a lot of interest in the obesity space this way and in the adjacencies that we see as well.
You must have been the belle of the ball, though, Ray, at this conference. I mean, that is one of the top topics, right? Obesity and how companies can get more exposure to the obesity drug space. Is that a fair interpretation of what you heard at JP Morgan this year?
Melissa, it is. And what's really good is obesity is a pandemic. It's finally getting recognized as a pandemic. They say the estimates are by 2030, 3 billion people will be overweight globally. 1 billion, will be obese. In the United States, we're talking about more than 100 million people in the United States alone. And yet right now, today, they're only being served around 5 million people based on script data. And so there's a real big unmet need to address this pandemic. And as mentioned, all the adjacent diseases that come around with excess weight.
Ray, you priced it, I think, an 8.5 million share secondary in December at $65. The stock never looked back. I guess that's almost $600 million you raised. My question is, do you have the balance sheet runway to go it alone?
We do. So we raised $750 million back in December. Now we have about $1.5 billion pro forma capital. So that does give us the runway until the end of 2028 to complete our phase 3 chronic weight management study.
So that phase 3, that's for aleniglipron, Ray?
That's correct, for our aleniglipron molecule.
Okay, and then for the rest, because you've got a lot of other in study right now, ACCG 2671, another small molecule, first in human phase 1 at this point. That's got a lot of runway. So that's only, the money that you're talking about is only for aleniglipron.
No, so let me clarify for that.
Okay.
Thank you for that question, Melissa. So the $1.5 billion that we have right now in capital, that'll take us all the way through completion of phase 3 with aleniglipron in chronic weight management. It also gives us the runway to continue advancing our, you mentioned ACCG 2671. That's our oral amylin small molecule, the only one that we're aware of that's currently in the clinic. So very excited about. Amylin is one of the next hot targets in the obesity space. So it'll allow us to advance that to phase 2. And then we also have a broad portfolio of obesity medicines based on our structure-based drug discovery platform that's proven to be very, very effective at generating these medicines, of going from a peptide medicine to an oral small molecule.
How do you see the market shaping up, seeing that Novo's already in the market with an oral, that Lilly will be in the market with its own oral before yours will make it to the market? Are you worried at all that it's going to be sort of a, first out to market will gain the most share and that there's going to be less for you?
No, I don't think so at all. If you look at the history of drug discovery, it was, you think about the statins, it was Mevacor and Zocor from Merck that really, they were the first, number 1 and number 2. It wasn't until Lipitor came out years later, and then Crestor as well, that won the lion's share of the market. So, what we have is what we call a best-in-class strategy. There's room there. And based on the data that we released in December, we think that we have the potentially best-in-class profile based on efficacy, based on safety, manufacturing, And one of the futures, I think, for this field, combinability, when we combine these medicines with other medicines. So for 4 reasons, we think we have a best-in-class molecule.
So during this conference, did you have talks with Merck or Novo?
We don't comment on
even who you talked to?
Discussions. Not going to comment on specific interactions. It was a very busy week. It was a wonderful week here in San Francisco. A little bit tired now, and looking forward to. I live here, so looking forward to getting a little rest as everybody departs San Francisco.